this time around, but a very creditable finish there. Mark, tell us a bit about it.
Oh, look, it was all pretty straightforward, to be honest, apart from the start. I mean, that was pretty hectic. But the race itself was pretty straightforward, yep. Spinnaker up, straight to the finish, yep.
And did you actually get much breeze? Comanche was saying there's a fair bit down the bottom here this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, I think we saw 28 for a little bit, which is plenty of breeze. These things boogie in 20 knots, so at 28 you've got your hands full. But look, in all honesty, it wasn't that windy for us.
And the start, you mentioned that. I mean, it's pretty chaotic. I don't think I've seen a start like that. Everybody seemed to get locked in on the edges and all sorts of stuff going on. Was there anything in particular?
Yeah, I think that, I've done this race a lot. I've never seen the boundaries in that close. And someone's going to tell me you're wrong. That's where they always are. But I'm sort of, you can normally get a long way out towards the green off the pigs on the port hand side, and there just seemed to be no racetrack. There was no racetrack at all, which is what resulted in people just getting bounced from edge to edge.
You talked about VMG running before, and actually did a little piece just the day we left, particularly on that. It was interesting to see the track, and exactly as you said, Comanche going the widest, then Law Connect. Funnily enough, you seem to follow more of Law Connect's line than you did actually of Wild Oats.
Yeah, our family of sales are more to that sort of thing. We want to get fast to the next shift, and Oats is still in the soaking way of sailing, which is kind of how we do it sometimes. But in this race, we feel like getting south is important, so we always carry sort of flatter sails that you can boogie to the next shift, and so that's why we sail a different mode to them.
And what were the sort of key points? Green Cape, I mean, what were the really critical decisions for you guys?
It's hindsight's an amazing thing. We had an opportunity to take a pretty decent shift and get south of everyone. And Juan Villa, our navigator, came and said, "Here you go, boys, here it is." And we played that a bit conservative. We just stayed on the southern side of everyone and went back for a while against the shift. And then we got to use that shift, us and Law Connect used that shift. That's the shift we sort of got to put Oats to bed with. But yeah, we could have done another hour and a half in that shift. So, in hindsight, that was probably about 3 or 4 mile we left on the track there. But, it's a conservative race, and at that point we're only halfway through. So, what are you going to do? Go out by yourself and look like a fool, or just shorten up? So we shortened up there, and I think it was the right decision in terms of managing the fleet. Yeah, so that was really the only key point in the race.
Well, it's you barely docked anyway. Just give you time to catch up with everybody. Well done anyway.
Thanks, Cos. We'll see you.